From the mind of Wreckyard Studios. It's the
looking at greatness.
Four friends from Escambia High School in Pensacola, Florida, give their takes on family, relationships, sports, entertainment, and business. Your host, CEO, director, writer, producer, Wreckyard Studios, along with business and marketing expert Alex Ennis. We got rap artist and actor Crook, aka Austin B, as well as cool, never the fool, Mr. Pay the Man himself, that boy there, LG. It's the top 1%.
Here we go. Welcome back to another top episode with the top 1%. This is episode 14, and we're coming to you live from Georgia. Now we got a special guest in the building. We're actually sitting in his building. Wreckyard Studios CEO and final boss, Mr. Bull. Talk to the people.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? Back again. Here with my boys, man, at the spot. I've been building up for years and stuff like that. Got a lot of stuff going on right now, man, and just happy to be here. Give y'all something to listen to right now.
All right. Okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay. All right, Bull, look here. We're going to take it easy on you. We're going to beat you up a little bit.
All
right, but just be ready because we don't hold back on top 1%. Nothing's off limits.
I'm open for whatever.
All right. Remember, on you, not in you.
Right.
All right, Brooke, man.
This KIOOK chilling with one of the Pensacola's finest, the legend. Ladies and gentlemen, this man right here has been doing music since Silver Shore, the south side of Pico. So I just want to let y'all know that we're here in Wreckyard. We're actually doing a show here in Georgia, and we are excited to have you here, and we're excited to be here.
All right, man. Look here, Crook. We appreciate that. You always know how to intro people. So, man, CT, what's up, man?
Man, business marketing expert, yours truly, CT. And bring my man here, Bull, some business. 770-256-9335. Come on through.
All right. And you know who's always in the building, man, with us. LG.
What is dude? Hey, if you ain't messing with him, I ain't messing with you. You feel me? That's how it goes.
That's right.
I just had it real quick. Right.
G-Spling that. G-Spling that.
I gotta say this, G. Me and you just took a nice little 5.5-hour drive up here, right?
Yeah.
And I remember we drove by a cotton field. I just seen my boy's face because he don't get out the city much. You know what I mean? Much.
Picola.
We was coming from Picola, man, going to visit our boy, surprise him. And we rode by a cotton field, and I just remember looking over at you, man, and you was just like a look of disgust on your face, like I just couldn't. I hate cotton fields, man.
I can't do it.
Couldn't do it?
Hey, I'm ready to run through it, but I ain't finna do it. I'm going straight for the door. I'm telling you, and when I get there, I'm gonna knock on it and I ain't gonna want no more. I'm telling you, that's for sure.
So we know G.
I'm in the studio.
We know G is a runner. He's not gonna take and stand still and let Pete Master say whatever to him. But CT, just put yourself back in that time frame, right? Time frame of of holding you down and not letting you. They pretty much you out there in the field. You've probably been in the house. Okay, maybe you wouldn't. You wouldn't run outside. That's what we doing. You are the fair complexion. You ain't really.
You see me too.
I'm in the house. Oh, LG gonna be in the house, right?
That's Master Son right there.
DNA test.
That's two Master Son right here.
But tell me, if we time travel back in that time frame, like, man, what would be going through your mind? Like,
I'd like
how would
to
you handle it?
I would like to talk to Master's wife and see what's up, But nah, man, just try to survive and be angry and say hi to Master's wife a few times.
Okay.
Okay.
What would be your job?
Dang. Okay. Shoot, I don't even know.
Okay. All right. Well, man, look, I'm gonna go ahead and throw our boy up under the bus real quick. Man, come on, bro. We're gonna drop you back in those ancient times, brother. I mean, there's no studios back then, so I need to know exactly what you're gonna be
You know how
doing.
many times I done thought about this question over the years, like
Every time you watch Roots.
trying to portray myself like watching movies and
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
I always said I would be the smart one.
Mhm.
So I'm definitely gonna be that house nigga.
Ah. There you go. Claim it, brother.
I'm gonna
Walk
be
in.
that house nigga. Get some money, trying to sleep with the daughter.
That's what I'm saying. I say hi to Becky.
See the master, hey, he gonna leave $1 here, he gonna leave $1 there. I'm gonna take it. I'm
Who
gonna take
baby
it.
is this?
They're gonna slip up, I'm gonna pick it up.
Shout out to Life.
So real quick, I was about to go back to you.
Okay.
All right. Like if you seen LG actually stealing some cornbread, would you snitch on him to mess?
If you don't get me in,
So he got to share cornbread with you.
Yeah.
So you a snitching.
you can't.
Back then.
Better give me that cornbread.
All right, you got to snitch him out. Make sure we don't do nothing on this podcast. Yeah, he let it be known.
I'm gonna have your
Crook, resident historian, man. Like I'm sure you give us a dates and all that stuff, but tell us real quick.
Well, I know as far as me, and then you know what I'm saying, those that know me know my I have a condition called cerebral palsy. So just for all those who didn't know, that's what I've been dealing with my whole life. And if I would have been back those times with cerebral palsy, I would have been dead. They'd have, oh nope, he can't live bail, he can't feed the cats, he can't breathe with the women. Like, get him, get rid of him. Out. He's too skinny, he can't fight.
Oh my goodness.
They'd be like, all right, well. You know what I'm saying? You know what? And I thought about too, as far as the house and the field. The field was concerned, was the house Negro's job was really important though, because he's the one that actually taught everybody math and English.
Oh, that's true.
And he or she was the ones that actually was able to be, you know what I'm saying, under depth more than people working out in the field. But between us, our people, though, we kind of get that lost translation that we needed the house Negro and we needed the field Negro, and for us to, you know what I'm saying, to unite to be together to teach one, each one teach one. So, but
That's
yeah,
why
but for me,
historian.
but for me, I would have been dead. Like, you too weak. You don't have, they don't have no disabled slaves.
Bring me
Have no
man.
crippled slaves. Come on.
Hey, this is a very special episode.
Top
again,
1%.
with a very special topic.
Oh, man.
I mean, what better way than having 5 good friends sit up here and talk about slavery to start a show? We gotta love
Talk about, hey, want me to cook you some food? And I can't eat
Now,
it.
have you seen the houses that say something plantation?
Ooh,
Have you seen
yeah.
No. Sometimes when I'm driving by up and back in Florida, I see some houses say something plantation.
Yeah.
Oh, plantation floor.
Yeah, you got a town called Plantation Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got Plantation Road, you got Plantation Street,
That get to
you
me
got
too.
Plantation Circle.
That
You know
really
what I'm
gets
saying?
me.
My hometown.
I feel the type of way about that.
In 2006, when I got busted, I stayed in Old Plantation off the Montreal Road. That's another way it says, you know, in Atlanta.
Okay.
And they still have the house set up like a plantation.
Yeah,
The original house.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just the word plantation get to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But ain't no niggas there though. Ain't no niggas there. Ain't no niggas there. That's why I got busted.
Man. Well, I tell you, that kind of leads us into the next subject, man. And like, I have always felt that when I found my significant other or the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, that she would have to possess certain qualities, right? And one of those qualities, of course, is going to be able to have the ability to cook. That might not be big to a lot of my listeners, and a lot of our listeners out there, the people sitting in this discussion, but how do you deal with it when you meet a woman that do not know how to burn? And we all know now, I know everybody in here, our mamas can get in the kitchen and burn. So if you meet a woman that can't burn, is that a deal breaker?
Absolutely yes. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing now. Okay. I don't want you to be a chef. Okay. But you got to know the basics. Okay. Throw something in the oven. Okay. Put some rice in a steam pot. boil some eggs, scramble some eggs. I don't, you don't need to be, you don't need to be a chef. For that, now I don't need you to do that. But give me the basics to where I know you ain't gonna starve me and my kids. Okay, because
right on.
I know the basics. Okay, so that's all. I think that's a low bar. Just know the basics. That's it. Okay. I don't want to start 5-star chef, but you gotta know basics.
You gotta be racial, right?
Right.
You gotta be racial, right?
Yeah.
So,
You spend too much on rice, it could be
Right.
$1.25.
drinking no water, stove, turn it on.
That's a life skill. To me, that's a life skill.
Be able to cook some grits and oatmeal, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the
Maybe
morning
some
time.
scrambled eggs.
In the morning time.
What do you want for breakfast right now?
Yeah.
Oatmeal.
You gotta know at least how to cook some kind of breakfast, some kind of lunch, and some kind of dinner.
Right on. Right on.
Okay.
Otherwise, you ain't got what?
That's not, you don't got no life
You ain't
skill.
got no drive, no life skills. You shouldn't have graduated.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody should cook toast. I mean, look at it. Ooh, it's brown. Turn it. Like, or you know what I'm saying? Come on, it's a setting on it. Like, put it on that set. If you can't do that, it's not a deal breaker. But I just know you're dumb. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it like that, but I know you just don't have it in that aspect. If you have it in every other aspect, and I can fulfill that aspect, G-Splang, I'll do that. If you can't cook and you can do everything else, okay, change my tire. You feel me? But if you can't change my tire or put some air in it, you know, if you see the car hot, then you can't stop. No, you're gone. You can't do it. You really can't. You can't not make some food and want to order their day, or you got to just make it and do it. You know, you can make the money.
I mean, look. Okay, when we got back from the gym, what did you see at my house?
Shout out to Michelle.
Shout out.
Hi, baby.
Michelle.
Hi, baby. But what you see in my house, my wife knows how to cook.
Pots on the stove.
Every single woman got to know how to cook. Yeah, I said it.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
Okay. I got some hot takes going on, man. Crook, help us out.
Well, my opinions about this. No, it's not a deal breaker. You know what I mean? Depending on what the person brings to the table. And I know some of the women out there that, what do you bring to the table? They kind of hate that. They kind of annoyed with that question. But for me, it's like what G said earlier when he G-splained was, if you don't know how to cook, but you can check the mail every day, take out the trash, make sure the clothes are ready, and the only thing that you're kind of like slacking on is cooking. All right, I'll take the slack, but I just want to let ladies know that I can't cook. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to pick up each other's slack when you're in a relationship.
So you said it's not a deal breaker.
No, it's not.
He says it's not a deal breaker.
So you say
What if she's fine? What if she is fine? It's the woman of your dreams by look.
Can't cook.
so, wait,
And she can't cook.
So you go on tour 6 months, right? You come off a tour and ain't nothing in the oven cook. You trying to tell me that you can't cook?
No. I wouldn't say I wouldn't be upset.
I wouldn't be eating McDonald's and all that.
Yeah.
You want to come home to your house where you pay the rent at,
food.
where you pay the bills at. She been there 6 months and she got nothing cooked for you.
This is the same thing too, hometown. Though. The same thing too, though. I said I've actually been wanting to have a woman who will be on the road with.
Okay.
So we probably be eating the same trash together because she can't cook.
See, the thing with me is it's not necessarily about the food. It's more about taking the time to do something for you. You know what I'm saying? Open up a cook. If you look at the cookbook, even if you don't know how to cook, you can read. Okay, you should be able to read. You can follow instructions on the cookbook. That to me shows effort. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily about the food as much as it is what you show.
Taking the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me.
I agree.
Or something to say you cook.
Yeah, I cook for my wife, but you know what? Some of the stuff that I don't know how to cook, I get a cookbook, and I follow instructions because that's what it is. It's more about that than anything. It's not necessarily about woman go get in the kitchen. It's more about, you know what I'm saying?
The effort.
Exactly.
And survive it too, because you said it about the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got to cook for the family. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need food for energy, food to think, food to work, food to move. You know what I'm saying? Food to exist. So I get it, but for me, I was just thinking about that too. Now, if she's not attracted to me, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a deal breaker. Like, baby, you got to do something else. But if she's like one of the most attractive women I've ever seen in my life, I'm like, I got to take the good with the bad. And you know what I'm saying? She's definitely going to be loyal, trustworthy, but she just can't cook. I'm like, I can't break up with her because she burns some corn.
Can I give you guys a really good example? Okay. And it's an example everybody in this room is going to get right off the bat. There once was a woman with red hair whose last name was Wanker. Okay. And she took care of a shoe salesman and their 2 kids. Beautiful. Everybody called her the top mom of all time on one of our podcasts. And we all know she could not burn in the kitchen. Now, one of the people who sitting there complaining about cooking loves Peggy Bunny. So I just want to know, maybe they forgot that they like Peggy Bunny.
So let me give you a reminder of sitcom as in a show as versus real life. Okay, real life, my woman needs to know how to cook for me. Okay, in real life, I don't mind watching Al's misery. I don't want to live Al's misery. There's difference. I'm entertained by Al's misery, but I don't want to live that.
So then I got to reel it in real quick. So we are going to say that this woman has a flaw. And the flaw is that she cannot cook. But she takes care of the kids. She cleans your house. She runs your bath water when you get home. And you mean to tell me that you do not want this woman because she cannot make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Pick another flaw.
Pick another flaw.
Pick another flaw. Like, you can't cook for me. If you can order something or eat, you can just put it on the plate.
Like, you do everything. This woman ain't running your credit cards up. She ain't shopping every day.
She got to
she doing everything. Yeah, she doing everything.
But
she can't cook.
And see, here's the thing. Like, I get what y'all saying, but the way, like I said earlier, it's about that effort. If all she could do is make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that's effort. Okay. If look, check this out. If she is looking at a cookbook and she's following the recipe and it still gets messed up, she at least showed effort. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want it to be perfect, but show that you are at least trying. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, let me explain this for the ladies, and then I hope y'all don't get mad. I promise y'all.
Get mad at me.
Mad. Okay. Look, if you go to a line and they tell you your total is $5 and all you bring up is $3.50 and look like it's okay, it's not okay. You still owe $1.50. You feel me? You still owe that little bit. This is not like, yeah, here you go. Huh, am I getting changed? No, you're not getting no change. The change needs to be you. Let me stop. I'm done.
The change needs to be you.
Hey.
Spoken like a
Wow.
It's over.
The change
is you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because if you somebody says what they want, and like you can attempt it, but keep on, like if you strive for it or whatever, don't say you can't do nothing. Because if it's $3.50 and then if it's $5 and you're putting out $3.50, stop. Like, don't even try it. Just leave. You know what I'm saying? For real. You're gonna put yourself through something, don't do something. If you're gonna put yourself through something, because I'm not gonna put myself through nothing for you. But my bad.
Okay, so with that being said,
what's your take on this, bro?
Well, with that being said, like I said, everybody has flaws, right? Everybody has something about them that may not add up to the person's expectations that they ultimately end up being with. Okay, like the woman you with, she may have wanted to be with a 6-foot dude, and you 5'10". She may have wanted to do it with big muscles, and you chunky. She may have wanted a dark-skinned Morris Chestnut-looking dude, but you caramel complexion. Ultimately, we never actually get what we want in this world. Okay? You just get what you can actually live with. All right? So if a woman can't cook, to me, that's not a deal breaker. Because as I was stating earlier, if she can still take care of the bills, as far as like making sure my credit cards ain't ran up, she making sure my kids are well maintained, she making sure the house is straight. For me, I mean, she's a saved church faith-based woman. Those are stuff. That's stuff I look at. And for me, cooking, that's cool. You can't do it. Hey, mama taught me how to cook.
Hey,
I can get in the kitchen and make it myself. I don't need you to do it for me. So
let me tell y'all one thing. The one thing y'all can't do is pour some milk in a bowl before the cereal. I'm done. I'm done.
You heard it here first.
You're a flat earther.
Mental note: pour milk before the cereal.
You heard it here.
Yeah, pour milk before the cereal.
It's like, oh, what are you doing?
From
It's
Georgia.
like, get as much as you can get.
South side of ATL.
Like, special edition.
We ain't getting that.
We done bought the milk all the way to the south side.
Man.
Of Georgia. We thought we left it on episode 8, but we bought it all the way to episode 14.
I keep it real.
Yes, sir. You know, yeah. Oh man, look. Boy, how you feeling so far, man? How you feeling, man? We ain't going too hard, are we?
Who the hell put milk first?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Crazy.
You forget sometimes.
Crazy people do that. Crazy.
Who they right? Who taught them how to pour? How you make a bowl of cereal?
Hey,
Drives you crazy.
That's something that messed me up.
hey,
You
stop,
do
stop.
something backwards, I can't deal with it.
Some people put the jelly on before they put the peanut butter.
I don't
I can do it.
wait.
I'm just saying.
They can mix it together with
Yeah,
that.
and so like when you flip it, yeah, okay. So the peanut butter is supposed to go because you go with that. Yeah, that makes more sense because if you do the jelly, you go that way.
Don't do it.
The
They
jelly's
do.
gonna go all over. Yeah, okay, that makes
I'm
sense.
just saying.
No, this is it. She doesn't matter though.
It all goes through the stomach the same. It still tastes the same.
Hey,
I
might
do
stretch
know some
over
people that's had a pet peeve because if you use the jelly first, it gets into the peanut butter.
See,
It costs
that's
more.
why. That's why. See,
No,
like,
I
just
use
know
separate
jelly
knives.
and peanut
So
butter
I
costs
use
more
separate
than
knives.
just peanut butter and jelly.
So I
That's
use
what it
separate
was.
knives.
You know, in the one can, you know,
Right.
yeah.
it costs more
The great
when somebody messed up and did it.
Yeah.
Then they put chocolate. Then they keep
Oh,
going
the
stuff
chocolate.
like
all right.
That's a,
Okay.
yeah, that's a
All right.
whole nother
Okay.
episode.
All right, next time.
Well, look, speaking of the jelly and the peanut butter and the G's planing, okay, let's just have a hypothetical discussion real quick, okay? Say that your significant other, your wife or your girlfriend, okay, is up surfing on the internet. And as she's surfing on the internet, she comes across this like footage. And it's the footage of the first time you ever having sex. What would be your thoughts to say to your significant other or girlfriend if she saw you having sex for the first time?
My shit's gonna be.
And it's all on the internet.
who had that VHS?
Well, to be honest though, I had that short video because I was like,
Hey, pause it.
Second
that
that
shit was quick.
Hey, this ain't
the second that was my hometown, I was gonna say something similar too. Was I hope I've gotten better. I hope she tells me I've gotten better than the first time. Cause man, I don't know what.
Oh, she's playing it, man.
Hey, it's not gonna be in 1080p. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
It's back in the 90s.
it's in the 90s. I'm saying as long as it don't look like R. Kelly or Diddy, whatever that's, hey, it's okay, but that's a VHS. Ain't no way you can get that HD like that.
Well, you know, we did just actually pull some clips from like a camcorder. So anything is possible.
Possible.
Hey, it looks good too.
Anything is possible.
Right. If somebody was getting freaky deaky and they had their parents' camcorder back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
We just pulled
yeah.
some footage from us playing championship game back in '96.
Yep. So anything's possible.
That's 1999.
Ah man, so August 21st, 1998.
Hey. Okay.
That
Straight to
is
the date.
that is the day that happened for me. And like my friend here, Bull, alluded to, that that was about 2.5 pumps. So I mean, you know, why would my significant other say, "Hey, we know each other. I know what's she gonna do?"
So you don't think she'd be proud of you?
Upset?
Upset?
Okay. Okay, so I know I wouldn't get in trouble because at the end of the day, we didn't know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
but now this tape is leaked all over the internet.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna try to make some money.
Like, hey,
yeah, I'm suing. So one thing, I'm suing somebody. I'm suing somebody.
Part 3.
August 21st, 1998.
Yeah, I'm just saying that tape came out. Like, how's she gonna feel about it? Like, because you would know that you actually recorded, that you were involved in the recording.
Okay, so
because during the recording,
so if I knowingly did it,
you knowingly did it because you know in relationships sometimes you do some freaky dicky stuff. So maybe you was like, "Hey, let's get this on tape." So I'm just saying, and now you're out your den.
I'd be sorry that it's out there. I wouldn't be sorry about the action because again, this happened before I knew my wife. So I'd be more sorry and more embarrassed for myself and my wife because it's out there. But I mean, as far as the actual action, how in the world am I gonna be sorry about the action that happened years before I even knew her?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
okay. How do you feel it would change your life though? Knowing that it's out there and it's on the World Wide Web and everybody is seeing.
I mean, for one thing, you know how litigious I am. So whoever leaked it out, they're gonna be broke because I'm suing somebody. Okay. But how I feel, of course, I'm embarrassed. It's disappointing. I'd be disappointed myself, you know, and what have you. But I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, it depends on like how much money I'm making at the time the video comes out.
Because you get backed up to take.
I'm with G. Yeah, I'm with G. I'm like, man, if I am out on my luck or I'm homeless or I don't really making no money and it's just me and my woman and I gotta be the provider, you know what I'm saying? I'm the provider of the, you know what I'm saying, the family. And this tape comes out and like I said, the first reaction would be like, well, you know what I'm saying? I had to take all the jokes my significant other would say because I know she would joke on me because it was just like, what is this? This is horrible. And how did this go viral? But once it went viral, is how can I make some money off of this?
Be like, how can we do this though? You see it. Be like, come on, this is a direction. I was thinking about you in the past. I want you to use this direction.
Okay.
But no, you know.
Oh, it's good publicity. Okay.
Right up about it. Old buddies.
Yeah,
he became a star.
He did a porn. He did a porn.
Right.
I couldn't be mad.
So say this, Bull. We gotta pick on our guest real quick. So Bull say the tape comes out, right? Back in 19. And when it comes out, all right, say all of a sudden you got females lining up because you done just put some work in and they going like, oh man. Like, how do you think it's going to affect your relationship going forward? Knowing now these females going like, I won't. Yeah.
Okay. Shoot me if I'm wrong. This is the reason why I live the lifestyle that I live now. I'm never going to be content with one woman. For me, I'm never content with one woman.
Okay.
Now, I'm not saying that she has to be my girlfriend, but to please me, for me to be mentally sane, it takes multiple women, whether they a girlfriend, a side chick, a wife, which I don't have. It takes multiple women to satisfy me. Don't have to be sexual, but that's just how I am. So if it came out, it can't be bad. Okay, it can't be bad. Because they know, everybody knows me. That's why I'm a hard man to deal with. That's why I live the lifestyle I live.
Okay.
Not saying that I'm a pimp, thing like that. I'm just saying it takes more than one woman. They all will get mad. They all got to know each other. Like, okay, this. You know, I done had a chick later on my phone. Like, why does it say that? Well, she was here before you. And they're going to be here after. Now, if you want to go, that's on you. And ain't no woman never break. No, it was one chick that did break. Shout out to y'all know who. Y'all know who she is. But but shout out to she told me never again was anybody gonna be like that. But you know, me and her still, you know, we still talking. We still good, and only day ones know who I'm talking about. And you know, but everybody after that, stand a chance.
All right.
Stand a chance.
That leads into a very, very good subject about to go into, because I just picked this up off of line that someone said on Twitter. Okay, it's known as X now.
Okay.
And the woman named Cat20 says, married women don't be wanting to give their husband no cat, but want to fight me when I do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nah, yeah, let y'all do that. I explain that it's over.
That's
It's over.
what comes to what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that mentally it's possible for one woman to satisfy no one man. I just don't. And those that do, I'm not saying that y'all wrong, because I got a partner been married for years and years and years. But I know me, and I do know how women are.
Yeah.
I just know that to me it's not. And back in the day, a man had multiple wives.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying go out there and have kids and stuff like that. No, I know what I'm saying. I'm like, you had a woman could do, she's good at this. A woman, she's good at that. So a woman is good at, one good for cleaning, one good for cooking, one good in the bedroom, one's good with the kids. You have multiple women that help. It's just like when we were growing up, right? And you got cousins and cousins. We all got cousins and cousins, right? This cousin over here sweeping. This cousin over here folding all the clothes. This one over here washing clothes. This one washing dishes and getting shit did. Because that's why I say it take. You just want to put that on one person, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Now shout out to the ones that do it, but realistically, I don't think it's that's why Kat, she was like, you can't get mad at her.
Yeah,
you can't get mad at her.
Hey, let me explain.
Hold on, wait, G, you gonna put button on.
We're going to
let them go. Once you go, they can't nobody go again.
Exactly.
So
We gotta close it out.
Just close it out.
We're gonna close it out. So
Go ahead, CT.
What's the question again?
All right.
can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah.
So our good friend, well, not a good friend because I don't know her, but on X, a person named Kat made a comment: married women don't be wanting to give their husband no cat, but want to fight me when I do.
Well, okay, so man, look,
Do I need to repeat the question?
I mean, my thoughts on that comment. I mean, at the end of the day, whether it's male or female, you shouldn't be fighting over anybody. If that person is cheating on you, you know that's their mentality. Don't be mad at the person that do the cheating or that they pick to do the cheating. But because I mean, that's not on them. It's on the person that you're in a relationship with. At the end of the day, that's who you need to be mad at. You can't be mad at the person that they sliding with. So I mean, that's my take on that.
And then,
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, it's true.
and then for me, it's like, I mean, if I learned a long time ago too, if you're not willing to do something for your partner, somebody else is. So whether you're, you know what I'm saying, a man and you're having you know what I'm saying, like getting starved by your wife, somebody's gonna give you, you know what I'm saying, some, you know what I'm saying, some fellatio, some, you know what I'm saying, some good loving that your wife ain't gonna do. And then it happens vice versa also too.
Yeah, vice versa.
You know, like it's like, hey, you need to have a discussion with your partner, what she likes, what she don't like, and then kind of go from there. And then, you know what I'm saying, like we said on this podcast before in a further episode too, if you know what I'm saying, you had to have the discussions if she's freaky or not, and then how far are you willing to go, whether you're willing to use sex toys, if she likes sex toys or not, if you're willing to, you know, if just basic stuff turns her on, that satisfy her, that's good. But if not, you might have to step your game up, you know what I'm saying? And in the freaky department. So, you know what I mean? For me, I'm not mad at that person that made that comment too. I just understand that when somebody is starving, you can't get mad at somebody giving them food.
Okay. And I want to say this. For me personally, this is my opinion on this subject matter. Okay. As someone who is married, all right, these discussions have to be had with your partner anyway, the person you're with. All right. It's just something that I'll just say it bluntly. Sex should not be used as a weapon. If you're using sex as a weapon in a marriage and you're denying the other individual those sexual pleasures, you can't get mad, okay? Especially if you are having a discussion and you're going like, you know what? We need to talk. Communication has to be established. You got to talk to one another. But when you start using that sex as communication and you're cutting it off from somebody, you are dead in the wrong. You are dead in the wrong, okay? Stay committed to the person that you're with. This is me speaking. I know I'm going opposite of what Bull says because we have different opinions on it, but we can still be top 1%. You ain't getting that twisted, okay?
And then, hey, let me say, to explain some of this, it's going to be a little different. But, hey, like we said, top 1%. 1, not 2. If you want to do something, you should be that 1, not 2. If you are that 2, or if you can't do not be with someone that you can't like accommodate or be with. You're gonna be broken, or they're gonna be broken. Do what you can do, and then make sure that you match. I can get a triangle puzzle and a round puzzle. Some people try to put them together. Don't put them together. They don't fit. They ain't gonna fit. You can keep all you want. It's not gonna work. You gotta find what fits you so you don't become broken and that person doesn't become broken and you become 1, like top 1%, not no 2. Because if you're 2 people, you become 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gotta be on yourself and on that person. You gotta treat each other as you treat each other. Otherwise, let it go. Because guess what? They're going to let you go, and then you're going to see how far you get broken. And I can tell you, folks get broken. When they get broken, they're not going to let somebody else have a chance. You know, this is G shit to y'all, but
hurt people.
My bad, but I'm going to let it go. You feel me?
And as I said, it's a subject, man. I know that we're talking about and we're addressing here on the top 1%, but I mean, it just goes on in a lot of relationships. We all know that the biggest thing that ends a relationship, especially a serious relationship, is the number one cause is finances. Can we all agree on that?
Right.
All right. I would say a very close second is going to be in that bedroom.
Right. Yeah,
all right. That's number
lack
2.
thereof.
Yeah, the lack thereof.
Right.
So when those 2 things ain't clicking, because I've seen so many and heard so many like couples that go through it because, you know, the husband might be a little short and things ain't working out on the financial end. And then the woman is like holding out sex. Man, that is a recipe for disaster.
It's not just that. It's the meaning. It's the meaning to that man. I mean, you know, sometimes you're out on your luck. You're down on your luck.
That's
and the worst thing. And sometimes when you're out on your luck, and your woman is not supporting you, not making you feel like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Some men who are gonna look for places to feel like a man. Rightfully or wrongfully, however you want to say it, there are men that are gonna look for that type of avenue if the woman is not making them feel like a man.
Strip club.
So, or I would say donate to a young ladies' college fund. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Donate to a young.
Yeah. Bull, I'm gonna give you the last word on this subject before we switch gears.
Strokers. City.
We live in Pensacola, so I can't get.
Oh, babes.
Babes.
Okay.
I don't know what that's.
What's in Pensacola?
It used to
look is closed down. That's what I'm saying.
If you a
Team
man
for
out
the
there,
team.
all the men out there, whether you're black, whether you're white, we all come together. We pull each other up, and if a woman isn't just not doing what she needs to do, and she knows it though, that's one thing that she knows that what a woman, if a woman said that she doesn't know what a man needs, she knows. Whether she had a daddy or it's common knowledge though. It's common knowledge. So if you're one of those men that's not getting what you need, and you're with a woman that knows that, it's like the man say, you just move on. And in plenty cities though, the ratio from men to women is 1 to 10. Some of them are greater than that. So if you're with somebody, or if you just haven't found that one, because we all go through that, and some to try to find a significant other, some will find early, some will take us a lifetime. It takes us a lifetime to find that one. But you will find that one.
Oh yeah.
Just know that you will find that one that, like we say, you're gonna go through life or whatever life you have left, that you're gonna put up with their BS and they're gonna put up with your BS. Okay, that's all it is. At the end of the day, it's what you're willing to live life through.
That's right.
And to come together, to come to a common ground and live life and have fun, whether you have babies or you don't have babies. You know, it's just wanting to be happy, because that's what we all search for. We all search for going through life, do something and to be happy. And if you find those two, hey, God be the glory.
That's it.
But if you go through life trying to find it, it's never going to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's why you move around. You move around when you want to try to find that happiness. Because it's all about being happy.
That's it.
It's all about being happy.
That's the end of it. And then the one thing is you will not find someone who is perfect, but you will find someone who is perfect for you.
That's right.
That's all that matters.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Never anyone who's perfect, because that's too much for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, their mind's gone. You want somebody who's perfect for you. They're gonna have flaws. If I find somebody who's perfect without no flaws, I don't want them, because that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got flaws. We all got flaws. All we gotta do is just accept our flaws and run with it. And when we accept our flaws and run with it, we're good, because everyone else gonna notice we're not faking nothing.
Yeah.
But you know how it goes.
Yep, that's it. That's it. We gotta put that on a t-shirt. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, we're up against it. We got one more subject we're gonna get through. Lightning round, as always. And for me, you know, when I host, I love my Mount Rushmores. And Mount Rushmores is where we put our goats. Okay. It's where we put the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the top of the top. You know what it is. So tonight's lightning round, Mount Rushmore, we are doing the top 4 black sitcoms.
Top 4 black sitcoms
of all time. And of course, as always, the czar has to start. So in no particular order, it goes like this. It goes Blackish, Cosby Show, Martin, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Okay. Whoever wants to jump in and go and say they Mount Rushmore is better than mine, that's your opinion, but I just gave you mine.
Okay, so I got Cosby Show. I have Family Matters. I have Blackish, and finally I have the Jeffersons. So that's mine.
Okay, now I have to ask you this.
Yes, sir.
So Urkel and Family Matters made it in. What made you put them?
Man, you know what? Initially, you know, you think about Urkel and, you know, making the show and what have you, but to me, it's like, you know, the message, it was like a blue collar version of the Cosby Show. Because, you know, the Cosby Show is, you know, the mom's a lawyer, dad's a doctor. That's not real life for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I felt more that, oh, hey, you know, this is more realistic.
So I got to ask you a question. What was Harriet's job?
Well, she was a housewife.
She was a housewife.
Yeah, she was a housewife.
She worked at a grocery store.
No, like she was a teacher. She did some part. She did some part time. She did some part time stuff at a grocery store here and there, but she was basically a housewife.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go in the room. We got about a minute left, guys. What we got?
Family Matters definitely number 1.
Okay.
Martin, Fresh Prince. Cosby Show.
Now, why are you so strong with Family Matters being your number one?
Because I was Urkel.
So you was a nerdy. No,
Nerdy kid.
I was that.
I gotta rewrite my whole script.
I was that dude that liked the girl next door.
Oh, you had a Laura Winslow.
Yeah.
You had a Laura Winslow.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Okay.
All times.
All right, I
What
got
you got?
Family Matters. No particular order. Family Matters, Cosby Show, Good Times,
Oh.
and so somebody said this 227.
Yeah, okay, I'll sneak you one. Yeah.
Wow.
Jack K. Okay.
So like I said, we got about 30 seconds real quick for G goes. Please tell us why you put Marla Gibbs in your Mount Rushmore.
227.
Yes.
I just remember the explosion 227 had. 227 actually, all of those ladies had. There was somebody in my church that was one of those ladies. So
Okay.
there was the characters were relatable.
Okay. All right, G, close out 30 seconds, man. What you got?
Okay, it's pretty much the same thing. I got Family Matters, of course. What is it? Will Smith? It ain't
Fresh
called
Prince.
Will. Yeah, Fresh Prince. I know what I'm saying. It ain't called Will.
Yeah.
But I got I would have to go with the Jeffersons.
Okay.
But it looked funny. No. Dynamite. That's
Good times.
Good
Yeah,
times.
good
That's
times.
mine. And then I'm gonna have to go with Sacred. Yeah. Y'all look up Dr. Brooks and Miss Pearl. That's
Sitcoms of all time.
All right.
So I noticed nobody said Jamie Foxx show. Nobody said Different World.
I mean,
Okay.
that's great too.
I
But it was
mean,
four.
You know,
But
I'm just saying, like,
but
nobody
Different
said
World-
what's happening.
Different World was a spin-off of the Cosby Show.
Oh.
So I was like, you know,
Okay, Jamie Foxx show. Nobody said the Wayans brothers.
I'm saying the Wayne's brothers were popular.
There's a lot of shows, but we all pretty much agreed on Fresh Prince.
and Cosby
Yeah,
Show.
and Family Matters.
Family Matters.
So
Right.
Okay.
The kind of big boys.
Like the one.
show is
brothers,
like
I mean, those are funny though. But
Mhm.
Family Matters like a real life situation.
Yeah, I'm saying.
But I did love Jamie Foxx show. It was funny.
No, it was great.
It's funny. It's funny, but you know, I think Mount Rushmore. I don't know if it was
All right, guys. But look, that's it. I can't believe it's over. That's fast. But before we get out of here, please let's plug Wreckyard Studio. Tell them where they can come find it. Tell them the number. Do your thing, bull.
All right, man. If y'all ever in Atlanta looking to record or get mixed and mastered, or even if you're not here, you can hit me up at Wreckyard Studio. That's WREKKYARD Studio at gmail.com. You can use me as a mixing house. You can just send your files. I mix them, master them, do whatever you need to do to them. Or if you're here, just hit me up, 770-256-9335. On social media, WREKK_YARD_studio. If you're on Instagram, inbox me. You know, I don't really work with anybody. Hey, little Dale, get at me, my boy. I got you.
Why? Cause we're cool and flexing, intersection, take over like insurrection, drifting, wrecking, wrong direction, charger low. That's bad.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Hey, Crook, you know what to say.
It's the top 1%.
All right, and we out. Catch y'all next episode.
Stay tuned.
Gee.